baseball and down at Powers Park in Claremore, and it was just it's a beautiful park. It's got a lot of t-ball fields and little, they've set up a little bit different now, but back then when we had t-ball, I remember that they didn't have a fence out in the outfield. They just had railroad ties. And so Mr. Chambers, and I used his first name one time. It was one of the biggest chewing out I ever get, so I'm not sure I ever want to say his first name. It was Lonnie Chambers, but it was always Mr. Chambers. And one time I called him by his first name. I'll never forget getting chewed out right there by the concession stand. It's Mr. Chambers. So he's always Mr. Chambers to me. But we would play t-ball there, and they had the railroad ties, and our goal was to try to hit it through the railroad ties, because if it went through them, then we'd get an automatic home run. So that was always our thing that we did. And we had some great Little League teams that played at Powers, a lot of fun there. And I remember my dad, a lot of teams go out competitively now and travel, but back then everybody played in Claremore. And I think my dad took the very first competitive team out to Owasso. We got teams with Brent Chambers and Jay Stump was our coach, and Jason Stump, and we had Brad Ballard and Brent Chambers and Monique Boyles and Herbie Cross and a lot of players from Claremore that went and played on this team, Chris Flowers, and it was Gene Kissman, really good baseball team. And we went and played in Owasso for a little while, and it was a lot of fun. And Powers Park means so much to me because I played on every field out there when I was a kid, and now I have 4 boys, and all 4 of my boys got to play on the same field. So when I see video of me as a kid playing on this field, and then I see my kids play on that same field, I mean, that just generationally brings so much joy to me, how much that park means to my family.
Oh,